Okay, the next concept we're going to cover is called FOILing. And essentially what that is when you're going to take this bracket, this first set of brackets, and learn what to do with it in terms of this second bracket. Before we do that, I just want to remind you of a few things that will show why we're doing what we're doing. If I wrote out 2x plus 2, I think we would all know what to do. We know we have to take this 2 and distribute it through the brackets. And if similarly, if I wrote out x and then the same brackets, we know we'd have to take this x then and distribute it through the brackets. So in this case, we have 2 terms, however, in this first set, and then our set of brackets. And it's going to be exactly the same idea. We have to take both of these terms and multiply them through our set of brackets. So let's start with our first term here. Right here, our first term is x, which is actually what this F stands for. It stands for first. So you're going to take this x and multiply it here because they're both your first terms. So what is x times x? Well, we know that a number times itself is squared. So an unknown number times an unknown number is going to be squared. X times x is x squared. Okay, now what's this O stand for? The O stands for outside. So you're going to take your most outside term, in this case it's x, and go all the way to the outside term of this bracket, which is 3. What is x times 3? We know it is 3x. Now we come to I, which stands for inside, which is our 2 inside terms right here. As you can see, they're both kind of on the inside of the whole equation. That's why we call them our inside terms. Inside, so what is 2 times x? Well, we know that's 2x. And then our last one stands for last. And that means our last term is being multiplied to our other last term in the other bracket. Last. So what is 2 times 3? We know that's 6. And now this should look very familiar to you, and you should know what to do. We have x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 6. And we know that this means that what we're going to do is we're going to combine 3x with the 2x. So we have x squared, 3x plus 2x equals 5x plus 6. And that is your answer. It's in correct degree format because we know the degree of this is 2 and the degree of this is 1. We don't care about the last one because it's 6, so it's already in the right order and it's completely simplified. All the bases are simple, so that's done. That's FOILing. So let's do one more example. Let's say we have x minus 6 and x plus 3. Well, we're going to start again. Let's do our, apologies. Let's start with our FOIL. And remember that's first, outside, inside, and last. So our first are these two. We have x squared. And our outsides, that one, we have x times 3 is 3x. Now we have our negative 6, this term. Our inside, we got to times that to that, so that gives us negative 6x, and negative 6 times 3 is going to give us negative 18. And again, we know what to do. We have to combine these two terms in the middle because they have the same base, which is x in this case. So we have x squared, and we have positive 3 minus 6x, which we know is negative 3x minus 18. And again, that's our answer. We are done. They're in the correct degree format from greatest to smallest, and there's no more terms that can be combined. Hope that this helps, and if you have any further questions about FOILing, you know who to ask and where to look.